We're here at My Mechanic Services. We're doing a headlight upgrade repair on a 2014 Acura RDX. My customer brought us some parts here. There is no video on this. We're actually doing this together. I don't really know what I'm doing. I know about cars. Usually some of these parts usually plug and play, but we're gonna pretty much upgrade some things on this car. First, we're gonna upgrade some headlights. You can see the headlights are actually, not too bright. You can see the difference here and here, and this one. And also, we're gonna be putting some fog lamps on this. This car does not have no fog lamps on this car, so we're going to upgrade to some fog lamps. Also, the headlights is gonna be turned into some 3D HD type of some sorts of some shit like that. So we're gonna get this going. We're gonna do it together. Hopefully I record most of the stuff here. I know I'm not gonna record everything because I don't know what I'm doing. So I don't know if I'm telling you the right stuff or I'm telling you the right things to do this actual job. So we're back again. Here we're doing some headlights replacement on a Acura 2014. It's an RDX, and we're gonna be replacing these headlights. We're gonna be also adding some fog lamps to this car. I've never done this before. We're gonna be doing this together, so hopefully this will be a good video. Let's go. Just a little bit more, just so you can get pretty much the difference how the actual lights are working on the car. So I'm gonna compare now. Once again, I've never done this before, but I know how to remove the bumper. Yeah, I know how to do pretty much a lot of electrical things, I would say. I know how to hook up car stereo. Just gonna remove this, even though I don't know that's how it comes off. Looks like it gives you access to these tabs up here. The tabs I actually have to get to actually remove the first part of this. Back and forth so I can pretty much grab everything that I need to take off. That's about 3. Go underneath the car and get the ones from underneath. Let's continue. I won't show you that part. Now, since I'm not using the lift today, just going to show you, because I'm on the ground here, I'm going to remove these tabs underneath the car. Can't tell you how many they are. I could, but I don't know. But there's tabs underneath, side ones. It's like it's connected to there. I might have to remove these, I'm not sure. We're about to find out here. Let's remove these. So a whole bunch of them. Let you know afterwards. Let's go. See, now I got the side pieces underneath undone. We're gonna go around to side weld here. Gonna have one right here that comes off. Pretty much all that would be undone to remove the bumper. Easy skeezy, let's go. Now we're gonna be removing both sides. The one on that side and one on the other side. Then we're gonna start pulling away the bumper. Let's go. See, now that we got those nuts off of there, we're gonna point our attention to one screw. Looks like it's a Phillips. It goes. I'll take this, peel this back here. Gives you access to this screw that's underneath there. That's what's holding on your bumper. If you can see that rusty old thing right there. Take that off and you're good to go. Okay, now we're at the undercarriage. So we got take off this plastic piece mount that's hold the light on. It's a bolt there. See, it's a bolt right there. See that? Bolt right there. And there's a bolt right there. And also this plastic piece comes off of here so you can remove it from the back. So get that off. Then you can continue. And you got a bolt right there. Those look like 10s. You don't see? Let's continue. Let's go. headlight. This one, just for my own reference. This goes to select the blinker. This boy right here. Take the whole bulb off. Jesus. Figure it out as we go. Try to get this. Save my light from moisture. Clap. Clean closet. Holy crap, dude. Turned it a little bit. Comes off. Now we gotta do the other side. Let's continue. Did here. I took a piece off the other one with the new accessory, the regular bulb. Taking the red, took the red off of this one. Cut it pretty much right there. That way, just in case I gotta go backwards. Some liquid tape just in case. Some glue. Glue is gonna be my red is gonna be positive. These also have to be adjusted. Like, I don't think it's a certain way it should face. It looks like you got lights on both sides. It seems like it does. Went in. Keep going. Look up some power. Alright, this is what I was trying to show you. Okay, I'm gonna get in the car here. I have one side, the driver's side, hooked up the way I was gonna hook it up. Let's just say you're inside the car here. Now I have the light sitting up there so you can see what's going on here. See, start the car. Now just like normally, see that's the high beam. You don't turn the regular ones on. Don't do the signal. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. So you got the signal right there. Got the high beam. That way, high beam. Okay, and this is working with this switch here. Okay, got that on, regular dim lights. You got your regular light on, high beam. Just turn it off. Okay, then I would say if I have it on, let's see, let's keep it on auto. That's auto where it comes on with everything. Why am I? Okay, so it's fine. Wrong way. Sorry. Okay, now this is just like normally when you turn on the car or turn it off, pretty much everything goes off, supposed to. When all your lights go off, they have a little timer on it. Let's just say you're getting inside your car, start the car, all your lights come on. It works pretty much with factory. Instead of removing this and having that switch to turn on your headlights, like let's just say you start your car, the headlights won't be on unless you turn it on from here. Unless I have it hooked up the way I got it hooked up, which is with this, the regular way, has everything hooked up to your car. All right, now let's shut it off. The alarm, everything is taken apart. So that's working normally the way it's supposed to be. That's how it's gonna be. Definitely a lot brighter. The way I got it hooked up over here is the normal way, which is, if you can follow along with me here, this is the power that goes to your regular switch there. Okay? Just that box that goes to that. I got that hooked up into that wire harness, which it fits perfectly into that wire harness. Okay, then you have that box hooked up in there. That's hooked up. Lights are hooked up. Now over here, the way they got it differently is, see, this is how they got it normally hooked up to your car. So I'm just saying, if these would to go out, if they go out, maybe they outlast the car, I doubt that. But if these was to go out, you gotta change this whole harness, which is very expensive, I think. Real shop. Now over here, wanna do the same thing, but the way they have this hooked to is they got it hooked to here, which extra plug is in there. It's weird. Hard to explain. Now, this is their signal. It goes in the regular one that you just bought. This goes to the high beam right here, and it's the other light that goes, the side light, and that hooks up normally. Only thing I have to rewire up is pretty much this one right here. Maybe take a piece off the wire harness that I have over there that you bought, or go to the store and buy a wire harness and hook it up so I can have it plugged in the same way over here, where this wire harness hooked up to here. Still can do it either way. Or we take all this off and hook up the switch that we was talking about that goes in here. Have to cut this out, push the button to turn on your lights, because it won't come on when you start the car. And find the power. Find pretty much all the wire harness, wire all everything through here to go to this side to have it plugged in, which is no big deal. I can do all that. So if let's just say we don't do that. So this is the switch that we was talking about just a minute ago. You had to turn on your headlights by hand instead of turning on that switch. We can get rid of that. Take one of these probe things off of here, which will be this one. Use this one. Have the passenger side hooked up the same way I got the driver's side hooked up. Okay, get rid of that. Have that stuff hooked up. Now, for your bottom lights, this side definitely gonna have to be hooked up, wired in. I can hook that up. Sorry, I gotta answer the phone. But that's pretty much how we're going here. I'm thinking we should hook it up the regular way. I have it hooked up on this side and wire in that side and continue with the fog lamps. Now what I was saying about the fog lamps, I know you got like a little clamp for it supposed to hooked into here. I haven't really looked at that yet. I'm gonna figure that out. Pop that little piece out of there and we can go from there. That's as far as I'm going so far. Trying to figure this out first. That's pretty much how much I can show you. I think we should hook it up that way, but instead of cutting wires, hook up the wire harness that we got from the wherever place you got it from and cut out that hole, and that way we won't have to cut any wires and all the wires will be hooked up. But I gotta find the power for that new box, which is, where's your, you have no, I can just steal the power from somewhere up here. The same power that goes to the switch, which is kind of ridiculous. Got to use that power for the switch to turn on your lights to power another box. I don't think we should do that. I got you. I'm gonna hook it up that way. That's the way I'm gonna hook it up. That way it's close to getting done. I'm gonna hook it up that way, just to show you. All right, I got you. We'll get this done. So far, everything is going well. I got both lights working. Yeah, one light right there. And we got the other light right there. Okay. Now, I already drilled the holes out over here. I got this one in. I got this one in. Looks a lot better than what it was. And over here, have that one's in. That one over there is in. Just gotta hook up the wiring to the got the wire hooked up to this. Both headlights is working. Everything works fine. All power is established on that side now. So we're good. All I gotta do now is pretty much run the wires for the fog lamps. So far it's looking good so far to being done today. Still gotta run those wires like I showed you. Have to feed that wire to the inside of the car. But yeah, so far we're looking good. Both lights working, everything's working great. Everything's working with the switch. Got both lights working. Just gotta install the other wire harness and hook up the switch for the fog lamps. I'm doing that right now. So then you can continue.
We're gonna power to your bottom lights. Haven't got that one plugged in yet, but pretty much that's what it's gonna look like. Got these hooked up here. Just doing the wiring right now. As far as that switch, looks like it has a color to it. That's pretty awesome. On, off, on. So when it's on, the light comes on. That's cool. Alright, let's continue. Just gotta move some wires around, make sure they ain't touching anything. Those nice little, they're pretty bright. That's what it looks like. Definitely gonna be hitting the ground. Looks pretty good. These definitely super brighter than what yours was before. Wow. Big difference. Now I gotta continue hooking up the wires. A little tired, but I'm gonna try to get this done. Let's continue.
Well, this is how the lights are looking now. Hopefully I can give you a nice show of the difference between these lights and...
Everything's on, everything's working. Fog lamps look pretty good. I'm still installing the bumper. I'm gonna wait until tomorrow to finish that up. I'm a little tired now. As long as I got all the wiring all hooked up, I just gotta continue putting all these back in the bumper. It's gonna take a while. I'm gonna finish that tomorrow. So you're all good. It's new lights. Oh yeah, I guess I can start removing the plastic now. Gosh, I hope I don't have to take the bumper back off. I didn't hook the bumper all the way up, so I'll continue removing the plastic tomorrow. We got this on there really good. Yeah, that's good. There you go. It's not like a cell phone to keep the for protection. Whoa, now it's really super bright without the plastic. Okay, I'm gonna pull that bumper off a little bit so I can get the rest of that plastic off of there. But yeah, these bottom lights actually turned out pretty good. I actually look proud of myself. Professional. Looks really, really good. And they all sitting perfectly. Everything's good. I'm gonna finish everything in the morning. Everything else in the morning. It'll take me about an hour to put all those pieces back on. Put the top piece back on. But before I can put the top piece back on, that piece, I gotta put all the other pieces back on before I put this piece back on. And plus these pieces gotta have all those shims in it. And I'm still rewiring these up and moving them out of the way from the radiator, which is pretty good. Almost done. Let's finish this up. And that switch looks good, really good.
to this light. Is it a big difference? I'll say yes. Let's go.
Once the lights are in and they're good, that looks okay. Not that bad. You can see a reflection of it. Looks pretty good. As far as I got all the lining, it looks pretty straight to me. Not up in the air, not on the ground. Looks pretty good. As far as that switch in the inside, that works. I can cut it on, cut it off. Like that, like so. See, turn off the high beams. That's the new lights. Actually, they looks pretty good. Not high, not low. Looks pretty good. All right, we're done. Thank you for joining us, My Mechanic Services. Until next time. All right, we're done here at the shop. Pretty much, we was doing a upgrade on lighting for a Acura. I think it was a 2014 Acura RDX. And we're done here. I think we can call this a done deal. As far as the adjustments and all that good stuff, you know, I haven't done this before. You know, just pretty much just go with the flow. You know, other than that, everything looks great. I think I did a good job. I might do something like this in the future as I get more equipment and more stuff for electricals. I pretty much got a lot of stuff for electricals, just not too much for everything. But we're done here. Thank you for joining us. Hopefully I can help you in the future. Little stuff I didn't record, I try to record as much as I can. Some stuff wasn't really worth recording because I was inside the car. I would say the worst part of this job was like cutting the hose out in the bottom fog lights. That took some time. You know, I try to cut it the best way I can. Sand them down a little bit. You know, it's my first time, you know, sanding down rubber. Pretty much ain't really as much as far as what it sounds like. Let's see, cutting the rubber, feeding the wire through the firewall to get inside, making a hole for the button to push. That took a little time. We'll see my work. Once the lights are in and they're good, that looks okay. Not that bad. You can see a reflection of it. Looks pretty good. As far as I got all the lining, it looks pretty straight to me. Not up in the air, not on the ground. Looks pretty good. As far as that switch in the inside, that works. I can cut it on, cut it off. Like that, like so. See, turn off the high beams. That's the new lights. Actually, they looks pretty good. Not high, not low. Looks pretty good. All right, we're done. Thank you for joining us, My Mechanic Services. Until next time.
What?